shaking right now. Not good.
Don't worry, you'll be all right.
Yeah, let's get her down.
What's up, guys? Hope you're having a good week. We're just over here at Canadian Tire, getting some oil for the Jeep. Gonna head over to Epic Adventure Outfitters and do a little maintenance. By the way, thank you so much to everyone who ordered some merch. We sold so much merch. It's crazy. I'm like knee deep in packages. So thank you everyone for the support. I really appreciate it. Let's head over to Epic. How's it going, Christian?
Oh, not bad. Just putting the tools away.
Putting the tools away? You gotta take the tools out. We gotta prep for adventure. We need tools.
Well, not all the tools.
Oh, that's true. You're so organized. Look at this.
Well, this was from Friday.
As you guys know, we have the 426 Hemi from America's Most Wanted in the Trail Destroyer, which is a performance engine which requires performance maintenance. That's why we're doing an oil change. Mike, what are you working on over here?
I got the clone of what you got right over there.
Right, this is the TSTN Edition Gladiator. Same engine, 426 Hemi, same color.
Not as quite as beefy differentials though.
It's the starter kit, the TSTN starter kit.
Yeah, exactly. We can always turn it into what you've got over there.
Or bigger.
Or bigger. Yeah, I didn't think about that. We could go bigger.
Money talks. You bring money, I'll start talking.
You never stop talking. It's gonna be at White Rock Dodge soon.
A lot cleaner, less scratched. Smells better on the inside.
I don't know about that. If you guys are interested in the Story From Now Edition Gladiator, the 426 Hemi, give White Rock Dodge a call. All right, so we got here 8 bottles of Pennzoil Ultra Platinum 0W40, which is the recommended oil from America's Most Wanted for this motor. Obviously, it is a performance engine. We need to run a performance oil, which is what Pennzoil Ultra Platinum is.
It's not just platinum. It's ultra platinum. It meets and exceeds all the requirements needed for both America's Most Wanted engine conversions and just the engines in general, like the Hellcat, the Demon, the 392, all of those. They have a specific spec. That oil has the right additives that are required by Chrysler for the engine's longevity, for it to run properly, for things not to break down prematurely, proper lubrication, and because it says SRT on the bottle, why not?
So the right oil is going to give us better protection, better fuel economy.
God, we hope better fuel economy.
We hope better fuel economy because we got a V8 in this sucker. Eight liters of fresh oil going in the truck. It'll be good to go before we go out on this trip. Long may we drive. We are on the road. We're on the beginning of a pretty long trip, but there's something I wanted to do on the way. There's a fire lookout tower that I haven't been to. It's called Jesmond Fire Lookout. We're out near 70 Mile House, British Columbia, with my friend Kyle, staying at his cabin for a couple of days. And today we're going to go explore the fire lookout tower. Not too rough of a road. It's just a dirt road up there, basically. But the view should be spectacular. So I figured I'll take you guys along with me. Let's go check it out.
Road right here is like stupid fun when it's all wet because it's like kind of clayey. You slide around everywhere.
So Kyle and I have been talking about coming out to this fire lookout for a few years now. So I always come out and stay at his cabin, but he never has his vehicle, or we just don't have time. And this time we're making it happen.
Ever since the Nahatlatch Fire Tower burned down, I've been taking every opportunity I can to visit these historic places. You never know how long they're going to be here with the increase in wildfire activity over the last few years. And besides that, the road to get to them is usually pretty scenic and fun to explore.
I've made it to the turnoff to the trail. That is so dark. Made it to the turnoff to go up to the tower here. So we're gonna start making our way up, about 6 kilometers to go. My lens is so dirty. That's better. How's the rest of the trail up? Is it rough or?
Not too bad. It's just mostly washouts and cross ditches. Pretty simple.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in the video? You got to say something really entertaining though.
Trees.
Yeah.
Man, I was just saying that you can just feel the temperature drop, like just over on those last 2 corners.
We were lucky to get a beautiful late summer day here to do this trail. Although there was some lingering smoke in the air from the nearby wildfires, it was pretty clear for the most part. It was as we got higher up that this road really started to get awesome, with the shelf road sections and wide open views as we headed up towards the Jesmond Lookout. There was a few final sharp switchbacks, and then we'd reach the peak, where the lookout sits.
Wow. This view is decent. More than decent.
Yeah, I told you, man. I told you how good it was.
Yeah, it's like a 360 degree view. It actually feels like it's on a tiny little top of a mountain.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
After you, sir.
Looks like they're getting ready to do something there, Kyle, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably putting in a communications tower or something like that.
Something.
Not as smoky as I thought it would be. What is happening here?
Woo!
There's a really here.
Yeah, old Blaze King wood stove here. Wow, this one's really nice. I guess it's because it's a rec site.
Yeah. It's actually managed by BC Parks and Rec.
Still got the old sink here.
Oh, from the last time we were here?
Some information.
There's some in here.
That's Cornwall Lookout.
Yeah.
My station.
So these are old gas lanterns. I saw these in another lookout I was at last week. They used to have, like, you know, those Coleman lantern little things in there, and then there'd be there's a little gas line running to it. It's pretty cool.
Pretty neat. It kind of shows you the date on this place, eh?
Another one of those gas heaters. That's cool. What's the elevation here, you said?
6,463 feet above sea level.
Nice.
It's not bad.
This tower's been pretty maintained by Recreation Sites and Trails BC, which is nice. We got some information inside, and you know, it's not so abandoned and run down like the last one that we visited. Obviously, they're using it for some communications equipment as well, which a lot of these fire towers are used for now because of their high position and being able to have clear line of sight to the valleys below. Pretty cool.
There's nothing better than being way up high like this. Way down, we'd have to deal with the worst case scenario.
Pretty sharp switchbacks. Kyle's way up here, and his brakes are failing. He mentioned earlier that he was due to change his brake pads. I think it's turned into a bit of a problem. It's just assessing. It's a little bit steep coming down here, so maybe once we level out a little bit, it won't be so bad. So upon inspection, it looks like the right driver's side brake caliper, front side brake caliper is leaking fluid everywhere. So we're gonna try and pinch off that line. Vice grips. I can always strap you to the front too.
Are those locking ones? Yeah, you might have to.
We'll figure it out.
What a place for it to happen too, eh?
Yeah, we got just a little bit of a downhill.
Yeah, right at the top of the peak. Man, that is a scary feeling when
Yes.
you're looking over the edge and then suddenly your brake pedal goes to the floor.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Kyle was understandably feeling a bit nervous about this situation.
Once it's pinched off, you should be okay for brake power.
Yeah, I'll just be using free brakes instead of just trying to see how I can.
These things happen sometimes when we're out in the middle of nowhere doing crazy stuff with trucks.
Yeah, scary things.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Pump it up, see if it gives you pressure.
see if I can get some pressure. There it is.
There we go.
Not gonna lie, pretty scared out of my quarter.
Off the front end, just for the steep, just for these steep parts, and then we'll see if you can just go off your for range.
How did that feel?
I'm like shaking right now. Not good.
Don't worry, you'll be all right.
Yeah, let's get her down.
Like, worst case scenario, you could just drive into the back of me.
Honestly, I would hate to do that to your truck, but
If it has to be done, it has to be done, man.
I'll fix it.
Yeah.
Fabricator.
Well, let's get her down.
All right, so in the interest of safety, we're gonna strap Kyle's Xterra to the front of the Trail Destroyer, and that way I can slow him down if he starts getting out of control.
Honestly, I don't really know how these things work.
I have been on the opposite end of this before, and
Super
it's definitely nerve-wracking. But having been on the other side of it, I knew exactly what to do here.
And then loop it through your loop.
Top.
Yeah. And then make sure the knot's on top. Oops. Oops. Not there. There. It should be good. Okay. So now you're good. You can't roll away.
Sweet. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Looking good.
So far, so good. Yes, sir. In worst case scenario, too, I can slam the e-brake and cable. Just means my truck isn't going to be going home when I'm done.
This would unfortunately cut our adventure short, but the most important thing is making sure Kyle got down the mountain and back home safely. And we were able to get that done without too much trouble.
Stuff like this happens all the time when you're off-roading. That's why it's good to make sure everyone's got some recovery equipment with them. This adjustable rope came in super handy, because I don't have a tow strap. I've just got this rope, winch extension rope, which is pretty cool. Super useful. But as long as, you know, someone in your group's got the experience necessary to figure out how to solve the problem and the equipment necessary to solve it, you know, something that could have been a super sketchy, dangerous situation turned into something that's not that big of a deal. We did it!
Scariest like 5 kilometers of my life.
No problem. Got her handled.
There's a will, there's a way.
Yep.